We're the visionaries, man. What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in this bit. You know what I'm saying? This is the third time of me retaking this motherfucking video, man. We gonna get it right here, right now in this one. I ain't doing this shit no more. But anyways, man, so title of this video I want to call it is Replace the Fake with the Real. Nofap. Now, let me talk about it. You see, I'm gonna just drop this quote right here, or drop this line that is real talk. We are living in the most sexualized time, but yet men are the most sexless they have ever been. Let me say this one more time. I just want to make sure, if this makes sense to y'all. We are living in the most sexualized time, but yet men are the most sexless they have ever been. On the female side as well, but this video is more geared to the men. But does that make sense to you? How are we living? Because, it's multiple TikToks, what I'm saying? They probably be doing it for entertainment and stuff like that. But it's real talk, though. We are living in a generation where these women, telling you what it is, they have the mindset of the S word that rhymes with slut. I'm telling you what it is. We are living in the most whole time. And I'm telling you what it is. But you still cannot pull women. Does that make sense to you? You see, what's going on is the reason as to why this happened is because men are giving into digital lust. We are living in a time where so many individuals are so insecure that they have to resort to the fake over the real. And it's not even just because they're insecure, but also it's because it's on the hardest difficulty for the average man. Most men are not able to have the real thing. And since they are not able to have that, what's going to happen is they're going to resort to going on their phone and beating off to a female they wish they could get. And I'll be damned if I have to do that. You think about what it is that you're doing. You got to go on your phone simply because you cannot get the type of woman it is that you want in real life. So you got to go on your phone, look at porn, or go on social media, and you got to get a load off doing that. I'll be damned if I do that shit, G. Hey, man, you got to think about what it is that you're doing. And look, so point I'm trying to get across in this video, though, is, all I'm saying is this. Title of this video, or what I might call it, is Replace the Fake with the Real. You see, shout out to Dan Bilzerian. You see, I'm inspired by Dan Bilzerian's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm the third next biggest playboy in this bitch. Real talk. So Dan Bilzerian, he said in an interview one time, and basically it's like I'm talking about it in this video. What he was saying is that, men are the most sexless they have ever been. I'm telling you what it is. They are the most loneliest they have ever been. And what he was talking about in one of those interviews, he was saying, like, basically, if men had the opportunity to have a sex addiction, then they would if they could. But the thing is, like I just told y'all, it's unattainable for most men. The average man is not getting it. I'm telling you what it is. And, as we keep on living in the digital time or some shit, I told you it's on the hardest difficulty for the average man. As we keep on every single year, as every single year keep on going and going and going. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a whole lot of virgins out here. I'm just telling you the game out in this bitch. But yeah, man. So point I'm trying to get across in this video is this. So you already know that you have an addiction to beating off. I'm just telling you, look, man, I don't even have to look at you. I already know you got an addiction to beating off. I already know you do. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk. 99.9% of men are doing this every single day. Every single day. It's someone right here, right now on this earth beating up. I'm telling you what it is. Not even just one individual, multiple individuals. This is sad. You gotta beat off to a female when they exist in real life. I'm telling you, man, we are in a dating glitch. The dating glitch is you cannot get it. And it's not your fault that you cannot get it. It's multiple. Look, it's something called auto rejection. And on top of that, it's something called insecurities. When you got two of those things mixed together on some, well, it's basically insecurities. So when you get, look, man, I made a video about this as well. I said when the other person is insecure, then best believe you're going to have an insecure outcome. So you ain't going to get what it is that you want to get. I'm telling you what it is. But with that being said, though, since you ain't getting anything, what you're going to do is you're going to find the best next option, because what's going to happen is your I need to stop saying that, the S word. Your S word that rhymes with intellectual energy. You know what I'm saying? Your energy is going to tell you that it's time that, it wants you to feel what it is that you really want to feel. But you can't get it in real life. So you got to go on your phone or your laptop or whatever the fuck, and then you got to resort to doing that way. So, like I said, so basically you have an addiction. You have an addiction to digital lust. So the point I'm trying to get across is this. Now you know you have an addiction to digital lust. So what I'm saying is, since you know that you are addicted to lust, then all I'm saying is replace the fake with the real. You see, there's a difference between the fake and the real. The real is you're really doing it. The fake is you're not doing it. So I made multiple videos about the fake. This is why you feel like a loser. Losers have to use their hand. Losers have to beat their meat. That's what losers do. Winners, they get the real thing. Winners, they get the real thing with the woman it is that they want. That's what winners do. Look, man, I'm telling you what it is. Look, I'm at a point in my life. Look, man, if I ain't there yet on some shit, I'm literally almost at a point in my life where I have a full-blown sex addiction out in this bitch. And guess what? To the woman it is that I want. You see, that's the difference. And you see how confident I am? Do you see how I know y'all feel my energy in this bitch. I know y'all see the way that I'm carrying myself and shit like that. This what happens when you're winning. And not just that, but this is what happens when you're winning in dating. See, I'm winning in dating, but I also know how it feels to be losing in dating. And I know for a fact this is what 99% of men are going through every single day. Look, G, all I'm saying is this, man. All I'm saying is this. Look, if you ain't replacing the fake with the real, then you're going to stay stuck living in the fake forever out in this bitch. And I'm telling you what it is. You don't want to do that. Look, man. Look, when you're being all look, I already said it, man. I said what happens when you're beaten off, right? What happens is when you're giving in to the fake, it's going to be an instant gratification reward, or it's going to be a false reward. So, after you finish doing it, like I just said, you're going to feel like a loser because you know it's not the real thing. And like I said before, if you was doing it to the real thing, if you was beating off, if not beating off, but if you was really doing it to the woman it is that you want, you'll feel like you had accomplished something. And it's not even just about getting it in, but it's also with dating as well. Look, it's a reason why you're beating off in the first place. And I'm telling you, look, so let me use an example right quick. And I always use this example, but picture yourself this. Close your eyes right quick. Close your eyes and picture yourself with, let's say you in a crib, right? Whatever your crib could be your own place right now. You probably don't even got a crib. Most men don't even have a crib out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. But let's just say you in a mansion or some shit like that, right? You in a mansion. Let's just say you in a mansion on a beach or somewhere, some shit like that, right? Motherfucker, you just made it in life or some shit. And basically, since you just winning, you know what I'm saying? Since you're just winning, you have a whole lot of women. And not just that, you have a whole lot of the woman it is that you always wanted. So you had hundreds of them, right? You had hundreds of them, all nude. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They you know what I'm saying? They just walking around the crib and you can see everything out in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So point I'm trying to get across is they on command. Point I'm trying to get across is if they on command, hundreds of them, not just that, but every single day, and not just that, but different hundreds of the ones that you always wanted, always different every single day, different ones every single day. Tell me, would you be going on your phone or on your laptop and beaten off. No, you will not do that. And the reason for it being is because you have no reason to do so. And if you did do that, that would be one of the weirdest things you could ever do. You wouldn't. It wouldn't be no. It wouldn't be no logical point as to why you would go on your phone when you got it right there, right in front of you, hundreds of different ones. If you can't, if ain't nothing popping with the first one, you got the second one, and with the second one, the third one. You got too many options, and that's the thing, and that's all I'm talking about. And that's basically where it is I'm at. You have to get to a point in your life where you have no reason to resort to the fake. But as long as you always have a reason to resort to the fake, then you're always going to keep on doing it. And the only reason it is that I'm talking about is when you do not have the real thing. So yeah, I know when people be on Nofap, right, they be saying, oh, I'm doing Nofap because I got goals. Oh, I'm doing Nofap because I want to start my business. Oh, I want to do Nofap because, I want to take my life seriously. At the end of the day, you're still going to relapse. And the reason for it being is because, you're going to always, look, it's going to be a 99% chance that you will always relapse. And the reason for it being is because you have a reason to resort back to your old ways, aka you do not have the infinite abundance in real life. If you had the real infinite abundance the same way you have the fake infinite abundance, then what's going to happen is you will no longer resort to using the fake infinite abundance. That's how you're going to stop relapsing. And that's the point I'm trying to get across. You have to get to a point in your life where you replace the fake infinite abundance with the real infinite abundance. When you replace that, when you finally have the real infinite abundance, I'm telling you right now, you will not resort to the fake. Dan Bilzerian stated it himself. Dan Bilzerian is a playboy. I'm telling you what it is. He said it in an interview. He went 4 years without beating off. 4. Who went 4 years, when they first started? Who went 4 years? I don't know a soul. Real talk. But the reason as to why he did it is because of what I just said. He had no reason to go on his phone, go on his laptop when he had the real infinite abundance of the woman it is that he always wanted in real life. That's all it is that I'm talking about. That's how you're going to replace the fake infinite abundance with the real infinite abundance, because right now we are in an illusion. I'm telling you what it is. And you got to catch on to it, man. That's all as I'm saying. Look, man. Look, so we already know what happens when you give in to the fake. You become a loser. I know you're broke right now, so you're going to stay broke. I know you're a loser right now. You're going to stay a loser. Look, man. Look, I don't even have to look at you. I already know you ain't the best version of yourself simply because you're jacking off every single day. Or, if it ain't every day, then guess what? You're going to have to resort to it some type of way. Look, man. I would consider you cool when you no longer beat off anymore. That's when I consider you cool on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care how nice your car is. I don't care how good you look. I don't care about none of that. If you have to resort to ever using your hand period on some shit and you have to give yourself a reason to do so, why should you become a lame out in this bitch? I'm telling you what it is. Real talk. I'd be damned if I gotta use my hand again. Real talk, man. I'm very hype on the dates on Nofap right now. I'm feeling good out in this bitch. Real talk. That's all it is. I'll be saying, man. Real, man. So, But I think I got my point across in this video, man. So I'm gonna get it to 15 minutes. All I'm saying is replace the fake with the real. Real talk. If you can do it, look, man. All I'm gonna say is this: if you look, they exist in real life. The woman it is that you always wanted to get, they exist in real life. So there's so you can get it. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk, man. Man, we became so insecure. Bro, we became so insecure as men, bro. And I'm telling you, look, man, when you're beating up, look, this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. Your sexual energy is the strongest energy force it is that you got. So when you're constantly depleting it every single day to digital lust, not the real thing, what makes you think what makes you think people are going to respect you? What makes you think you're going to respect yourself? What makes you think you're going to feel confident? What makes you think you're going to get things done? What makes you think you're going to be the best version you could be when you're beating off every single day? Trust me, man, I tried it. And I look, I made a story time about this. I literally went broke by jacking off. I'm telling you what it is. And the reason for it being is because I didn't want to do anything. I thought of myself like I was a loser, which I fucking was. The fuck? And I went broke. I just told y'all. Motherfucker, this is what happens when you're beating off every single day. Life is not going to go in your fucking way. But best believe when you get high up on the days of Nofap, then watch the universe start working in your favor on some shit. I'm telling you what it is. Man, I'm royalty in this bitch. So, other than that though, man, I think I got my point across, man. So all I'm saying is, man, replace the fake infinite abundance with the real infinite abundance. If Dan Bilzerian could do it, then that means you could do it too. Be the 1%. Like I just said, Dan Bilzerian. It's not too many individuals that has real infinite abundance in real life. Other than me on some shit, I'm really almost there on some shit. I'm telling you, man. I'm Emily and Dan Bilzerian. Motherfucker. I might as well call myself the new Dan Bilzerian out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Because if you ain't gonna be, hey man, if you ain't gonna have the real infinite abundance, then guess what? The fake infinite abundance will always be there. So it's either you get the, hey man, it's only two options you could go out in this bitch. I would say three, and the third one was going to be, you just going to be asexual or some shit like that. But it's either two options. Either one, you resort to the fake forever. Two, you resort to the real forever. And what I mean by both of those things, like the fake infinite abundance forever and the real infinite abundance forever. Or the third option is you don't do it, period. But I'm telling you right now, I know this is what most, when people wait to marriages or want to be celibate, yeah, you can do that all you want. But I know for a fact it's going to be a 99.9% chance you're going to relapse, and you're going to relapse to the fake because you do not have it in real life. But anyways, man, so if you like this video, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. V's up.